I am receiving a little bit of backlash for my Kyle Lowry signing reaction yesterday. And the backlash that I'm receiving is he's a mentor. He's experienced. He can teach the young guys how to win in the NBA, etc. And I'm fine with all of that. I understand that. For a guy on the end of the bench on a vet minimum, it doesn't affect the salary cap. I get that. But what Sixers fans, apparently Sixers fans, who I swear I'm starting to just come to the conclusion that nobody watched last season, and that's probably true because it was hard to watch. But the thing that people are missing is that they keep telling me he's not going to play any minutes. They keep saying, bro, you act like he's about to get minutes, bro. They're just keeping him on the end of the bench in a Udonis Haslem role. You act like he's going to get playing time. He's not going to play. He's just... Sixers fans, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? Because what you're forgetting about is a man named Nicholas Nurse. Okay? And Nicholas Nurse loves Kyle Lowry. And for you to assume that the 76ers just signed Kyle Lowry, Nick Nurse's favorite player of all time, who he played for 19 minutes a game last season, when he shouldn't have been playing any minutes last season, for you to assume that they just signed him again and he's not going to play him at all is delusional and naive and stupid, okay? Let me remind you with a couple of things. First of all, this, all right? Listen up.
Coach, I got to ask you, who's the greatest Raptor of all time?
Kyle Lowry.
Let me show you again.
Coach, I got to ask you, who's the greatest Raptor of all time?
Kyle Lowry.
You mean, and Kyle Lowry was great. In Toronto, he was great. It's a Hall of Fame career. But if you couldn't win a championship until you got Kawhi Leonard on your team, and then Kawhi Leonard averaged damn near 40 points per game throughout the playoffs and won you a championship, I'm sorry, I know it was only 1 year, but Kawhi Leonard is the greatest Raptor of all time. There's no other way to put it. But Nick Nurse loves him some Kyle Lowry.
Coach, I got to ask you, who's the greatest Raptor of all time?
Kyle Lowry.
Now, remember this quote. Nobody competes like that guy. I haven't had a player in my entire coaching career that competes like that guy. Nick Nurse on Kyle Lowry. And I'm not saying he's wrong. What I'm saying is Kyle Lowry's MVP level of play, at least all-star level of play, when he was playing point guard with the Raptors, his high level of play is over. But Nick Nurse's love for this guy is not over. And if you give Nick Nurse Kyle Lowry, he can't help himself but to play him, especially because Nick Nurse will see things happen in a game. He'll see Jared McCain turn the ball over. He'll see some little thing happen in the game, right? Especially in fourth quarter crunch time. And he'll say to himself, I got to put Kyle out there. I got to put Kyle out there. I don't trust the young guys. I don't trust this young point guard. I got to put Kyle out there. And he'll do it. I watched it happen last season. I was screaming last season about a specific game. And I remembered that it happened. And it took me a while to find the stats to where I could get to the fourth quarter. But I found it. Okay? Let me take you through it. Last year, the Philadelphia 76ers against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers were a fully healthy roster. The Philadelphia 76ers were depleted, and Jared McCain was playing 38 minutes in a game like this because the Sixers had nobody, right? Jared McCain put up 35 points and 10 assists, 34 points, 10 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals in this game. He played 38 minutes, all right? Kyle Lowry played 17 minutes in this game. He put up a goose egg, okay? The very next game, after we all solidified as Jared McCain is a future star. If he can put up 34 and 10 on that efficiency against one of the strongest defenses in the league, maybe the strongest defense in the league at the time, the number 1 seed in the East, Cleveland Cavaliers, fully healthy, he should be playing moving forward, right? The very next game against the Orlando Magic, Jared McCain played 31 minutes, put up 29 points, damn near back-to-back 30-piece for a rookie, right? Kyle Lowry went from 17 minutes against the Cavs to 28 minutes 2 games later against the Orlando Magic. And let me show you exactly what happened, because I'm going to take it to the fourth quarter. All right? I'm going to take it to the fourth quarter. I remember this game, and I'm not trying to gloat, but things like this tell me that a lot of people did not watch the 76ers play basketball last season, and they just want to have opinions and takes. Okay, it was 82-76. I believe this was Joel Embiid's first game of the season, November 15th. Jared McCain had just scored 5 straight points in about 50 seconds. He hits a 25-foot three-pointer, and then he gets a layup. He cuts the lead to 6 points. It's 84-78. Nick Nurse takes him out of the game with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter and enters, you guessed it, Kyle Lowry. Now, I'm not saying the 76ers were going to win this game, but what Jared McCain did the game before against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and just rattling off 5 straight points, he's on his way to a back-to-back 30-piece. You sub him out in the final 5 minutes for 38-year-old at the time Kyle Lowry. And the Sixers lose the game. I need you guys to understand what you're dealing with here. You are dealing with a narcissistic maniac, Nick Nurse, who believes in his philosophies and believes that Kyle Lowry, while physically cooked at 39 years old, he believes that his experience is needed on the floor, not on the bench, not as a mentor. He believes that his experience is needed on the floor. So for everybody saying Kyle Lowry's not going to play this season and you're just overreacting, when he does play minutes and when you do witness Nick Nurse put him at point guard in crunch time, when you witness Kyle Lowry get more minutes on the floor than VJ Edgecombe and other young players, and you want to be all mad about it, don't say I didn't warn you. We'll be live for the 3rd Summer League game tonight, right here on this YouTube channel. Tune in, watch it with me. We watched last night's Summer League game without VJ Edgecombe. It wasn't very excited, but I streamed the whole thing. I play-by-played the whole thing. Tonight, we should have VJ Edgecombe back. I don't think the thumb contusion is a serious thing. I think maybe they didn't want him to play back-to-back, or they just like what he looks like and they don't want him to play the rest of the Summer League at all. Kind of shocked that Justin Edwards is out there in the fourth quarter of a Summer League game. And Hunter Salas has looked terrible so far in the Summer League. There's not much else to take from the Summer League, but if VJ Edgecombe plays tonight, it will be exciting to watch again, because without the rookie out there, what are we really watching? I'll see you guys there. Peace.